let's talk about Operator Mod. What is it, and what can it do for you to increase your camping capabilities? And I know, as a camper, you need the best equipment, best guns, best weapon, best score streak, best everything in order to dominate the camping field. Now, throughout all the Call of Duty history, Operator Mod is a new feature designed by Treyarch. The Operator Mod is a different type of attachment, a special camping attachment. You have one major drawback. It takes 3 of your slots. 3! But is it worth it? Now, why can't I just use my regular attachment like grip, recoil reduction, steady aim, rapid fire? Why can't I? Isn't it better than the Operator Mod? Not necessarily. Certain Operator Mod will make your weapon super overpowered. I mean really super overpowered. Really? Is the gun so overpowered? Can it be unfair to other people? It really depends on certain weapons. So now, let's go one by one and take a look at which weapon is the best, or the most useful for any type of players. Run and gun, camping, stationary, eating, you need a new one. As for me, I love LMG. Why do I love it so much? Well, because certain LMGs will give you a maximum ammo capabilities. When I'm camping somewhere, I really need the most maximum ammo capacity as much as I can. I cannot go into a round with 30 bullets, 50 bullets, 60 bullets. I need at least more than 100 bullets. But it really depends on what type of gun and how powerful it is. Okay, so let's look at the Titan Operator Mod. Now, with this Operator Mod, it suppresses enemies near your bullet stream. What does that mean? What it means is, if your bullet stream passes your opponent, their whole screen is gonna shake. I mean, really rocking its world. Now, what that means is, once you fire your bullets and it passes besides them, their whole screen is gonna shake like there's a small earthquake around them. And how far wide does the screen shake? Like about 10 feet away. Really 10 feet. And if your enemy is aiming down sight at you, it will make their weapon jerks a little bit. Now that's a powerful camping gun. You want to suppress all your enemies. If you're playing team deathmatch, free-for-all, any type of game mode, this is the most powerful. This is the weapon that will shake and rattle all your opponents and make them so scared to the point where they have to run and hide. Fear. Next is the VKM 750 light machine gun. This machine gun has the highest damage in its range. And with its special operator mod called the Fat Barrel, wow. I mean, really wow. Let's look at this. The Fat Barrel is a special attachment that fires massive cell that hits their target easier. Hit the target easier? What does that mean? How do I know if I'm hitting my target easier? Well, during my testing, if you aim down sight and shoot your bullet near them or across from them, or somewhere not directly at them, of course the bullet's gonna miss a shot, because that's how accurate it is. So I'm scratching my head, so how does it work? This bullet already used a .50 caliber rounds. How massive can it get? Well, during my testing, I noticed that if your enemies is moving around and you're aiming down sight and you're shooting your bullets at them, it will make your bullet a much easier target to hit them. I mean, sometimes when I miss my shot, I feel like, you know what, that's not supposed to hit the enemy. But it does. So Fat Barrel will help you hit your target while your enemy is moving. And I've seen that in action. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now let's talk about the Haze light machine gun operator mod. This is called the crossbar. Aim down sight is replaced with a focused hipfire that has reduced bullet spread and improved movement speed. What does that mean? Instead of having an aim down sight reticle, it removes it and you can only hip fire. Now, are you at a disadvantage? Not really. But with the crossbar, once you focus your sight, your movement speed is easily increased. I mean, your speed is easily increased. I mean, you're really fast. That will help you escape your enemy's bullet. So now that's a big plus. Now, to really make this weapon overpowered and maximize your hip firing accuracy, equip the Laser Sight 1 and Laser Sight 2. With Laser Sight 1, it improved hip fire accuracy, and with Laser Sight 2, it maximized hip fire accuracy and no hip fire penalty while moving. Also, your movement speed is so fast that you'll escape your enemy's bullet. They don't know where you're going, but they will know where they're going. Down. Now let's look at the assault rifle, the Vapor XKG. I don't really need to explain much with this operator mod. It gives you a bayonet attachment. That's all. With this operator mod, you can easily one-hit kill your opponent by stabbing them to death. So this bayonet is a lethal melee attack with a short lung range. So what that means is it lungs very quickly and is very accurate. Now up next is the Maddox RFB, an assault rifle. Let's look at this operator mod. Now its attachment is called Xfire. Firing blowback system shoots each other bullet at an increased fire rate. What does that mean? From what I noticed, if I fire only one single shot, it outputs 2 bullets at the same time. I mean, 2 bullets just came out from the barrel. So what does that mean? Could I kill my opponent with 2 shots? So with the Xfire, if your opponent equipped armor, it will take about 4 bullets from the waist up to kill him. This weapon reminds me of a 3-round burst when it fires, but it's not. It's a fully automatic assault rifle that shoots 2 bullets in 1 shot. Now let's look at the DKS submachine gun. This operative mod called the quad shot converts weapon to fire 4-round burst, also increase damage fall off range. Now that sounds good. Decrease fall off range. This gun is going to be very accurate, and with a 4-round burst, probably 2-shot kill. From my testing, it is 2-shot kill. Wow. Now this is an amazing weapon. A submachine gun that acts almost like an assault rifle. That's how I felt. With a 4-round burst, woo, this is an amazing weapon. If you want to run and gun, I recommend you run and gun with this weapon. Very, very powerful. Now let's look at the Spitfire submachine gun. Operator mod, wildfire. Extremely increased fire rate, the hail of bullet increased weapon recoil, and slow movement speed while firing. Now with this operative mod, it will take down your opponent so quickly and so fast you won't know what happened. At first, you see them standing right there in front of you. The second, they disappeared. Where did they go? So wildfire, a very overpowered running gunning, hip firing submachine gun. You're the running gunning type, this is it. Now let's look at the Cordite operative mod, belt feed. Adds an extreme amount of ammo that is continuously fed to the weapon. Weapons may overheat from prolonged firing. Now when I saw this submachine gun, I thought this was unlimited ammo. Did I say unlimited? Infinite ammo. But nope, it's not an infinite ammo gun. So it only gives you 800 rounds. But come on, 800 rounds in a full game, it's more than enough. I mean really more than enough. If you can go out in the battlefield without dying once, you might be able to manage. But we all know for a fact that everyone's gonna get shot. So 800 bullets, not bad at all. So from my testing, you can continuously fire 75 bullets until this gun overheats. So it has a cooldown period mode, so you have to be careful with that. Now the operator mod, swag 9mm, called the Duel weld. Weld a weapon in each hand, aim down sight is no longer available. I don't really need to show you any more details about this. I don't really need to show you a video of how it works. Come on, 2 guns, you're gonna go out there blasting like a Tomb Raider style. Will this gun wreck your opponent? Oh yes, it will. I mean, really wreck your opponents. If you're accurate and your sight is perfectly on the tee, it will take them down very quickly. Now, equip the fast mag with the suppressor. You're like a running, gunning ninja. So instead of having 2 ninja sword, you have 2 fast firing shooting sword. Up next, the Urgot DMR. Operator mod, double tap. Convert this weapon to a 2-round burst fire. This weapon reminds me of a sniper rifle. Will this take down an opponent with 1 shot? No. 2 shots? Now this weapon is very powerful. You can 1-shot your opponent as long as it's from the chest. Equipped with the high caliber and high caliber 2, you will guarantee the 1-shot kill. This gun really surprised me. It takes down your opponent quickly, and it feels like a sniper rifle hybrid with an assault rifle. So it's a balance between those two. I really like that. I really like that. DMR, very powerful. Up next, the ABR-223, a 3-round burst assault rifle. The operator mod is called the repeater, an advanced auto burst mechanism allowing each successive burst to fire a shorter delay as the trigger is held down. What does that mean? From my testing, 3-round burst is semi-automatic, but with the repeater, it'll turn it into a fully automatic. Sort of, but it looks like it. Now this operator mod, if your enemies is lined up in the hallway and you shoot, this will take them down very quickly. So the longer you hold down your firing rate, the quicker it increases the firing speed. So I highly recommend you use the extended mag because your bullet's gonna run out very quickly. Up next, the swordfish operator mod called the Pentaburst. Refitted burst mechanism adds a bullet to each burst, also provides additional ammo. This 4-round burst can sometimes 1-shot kill your opponent, but equipping the Pentaburst is a guaranteed 1-shot kill. Guaranteed. So if you want an overpowered assault rifle with a 1-shot kill, and you're accurate, this is it, the swordfish. Up next, sniper rifle called Outlaw. What is the operator attachment? Called bolt cylinder. Each bolt action now fires a 3-round burst. Hold the trigger for auto burst. Woo! Now what the bolt cylinder does is if you hold the firing button, it will automatically shoot out 3 bullets. This sniper rifle is powerful, but with the 3-round burst, sometimes it's not accurate, but if you're accurate, it will take them down in 1 shot. But the downside of any sniper rifle is the amount of rounds that is limited to your capabilities. Now up next is the Koshka sniper rifle. What is the operator mod? Called the Strelok. Precision accuracy while entering aim down sight. This gun is very accurate. Now this sniper rifle is a guaranteed one-shot kill from the hip up. As long as you equip the high caliber, woof, guarantee. Guarantee. Well, this weapon is very amazing, so I don't really need to go into details. Just equip it, try it out for yourself. Very, very accurate. Now let's check out the secondary weapon called the muzu. What is the operator mod? Called the skull splitter. Headshots are always lethal. I don't really need to explain much. With the headshot, one-time kill. The next operator mod called the strife. Secondary handgun pistol. What is the operator mod? Stiletto knife. Lethal melee attack. Now look at this weapon. Putting a Rambo knife on your pistol. Now this looks very intimidating. So don't go running around with this weapon out in the streets because people is gonna get very, very scared. Let's look at the Mach 12 shotgun. The operator mod called Dragon's Breath. Incendiary ammunition inflicts damage over time. What does that mean? Now the Dragon's Breath is like shooting fire into your bullets. I mean literal fire. Now once you hit your opponent with this Dragon's Breath bullet, they will go on fire. They will catch on fire. So if you one-shot them and they don't die and they ran away, don't worry. The fire will take them out easily. Now I was thinking, if my opponent shoots me with the Dragon's Breath and I'm on fire, how can I put it out? Water? Let's test it out. Does water help take out the fire? Let's find out. Well, so it looks like water does not take out the fire. So once you get shot with the Dragon's Breath, that's it. You're done for today, sir. Now the final one is the SG-12 shotgun. This operator mod is very fun. It's called the Strobe Light. When you aim down sight, it is replaced with a bright flashing light that causes blind spot in enemy's vision. Is this shotgun really effective? Long range? Nah, but it's fun to blind people with the flashlight, and you can get shot in long range with a sniper rifle. With people's gonna just try to aim for the light, but in a close range, this shotgun is very dangerous. In a small compartment, in a close area, your enemy is gonna be very scared of you. Now, Strobe Light is a very fun shotgun, so use it at your own risk. And does it really blind your enemy? Sort of. Sometimes I miss my shots when somebody is shooting me with the flashlight on. So all I can tell you, it is a very fun gun. That's it. That's all the operator mod that I've tested. Now, which one is the best? Which one should I use? So what I can tell you is just go out there, test out those guns, equip those operator mod, and check it out for yourself. Everyone has different playstyle. See which one works best for you. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on the next camping action.